Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Hey guys, Lexdell here.
I'm Ben Tracy.
Punk Rock Blues.
And the two of us are in zero blue.
My socks are blue.
That's like a navy blue.
Navy is blue.
Well,
it's collection update 102?
Yeah.
102.
Because there's two of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to show off some stuff I found at
Okay.
thrift stores recently. So I found this today. It's Blockbuster Party Game. I thought this was very cool. It's shaped like a giant old VHS. We'll have to play it sometime.
It's funny because Dad and I see that at Target every single time we go, and we're always like, one day.
And then I want to show you some books I got.
Yeah, you act like I care about books.
So this is the size of a dictionary.
Blues, not Punk Rock Blues.
It's
books.
the most of George Burns.
Oh.
I guess it's 4 George Burns books he wrote. But, yeah, it's George Burns.
He looks
from
like,
God.
He looks like he could just, if you just keep him like this, he looks like he could be the third member. No, give him a little closer. He looks like he's
He has a really funny quote right here. I'll never quit. I'm going to stay in show business until I'm the only one left.
Is he dead?
Oh, yeah.
No, he did not hold up his end of the bargain there.
He was 102 for 102 years.
Really? That's how old he literally was?
I don't know.
Oh.
And then, these two, I wanted to surprise you with.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh, Jesus. Didn't we own one of these?
We used to own one, yeah. It's the Jeff Hawks really. And then I want to show off, I got some VHS. We found this at a
thrift store.
At a pawn shop.
Pop shop.
And it's Star Wars The Phantom Menace on VHS.
This
in
was
this
the first
case.
pawn shop I ever went to.
You've been to One America.
Oh, that's true.
And you open it, and it's got the, I can't remember the name of that planet.
The Citadel. Is that correct?
It's got this book, The Art of the Phantom Menace. The best Star Wars movie. It's got this cool film print. I don't know if you can see
You
it.
can't really see it, yeah.
But maybe if I put my hand behind it, they'll be able to make it out a little bit.
To be above.
And then I got this today for $8. I wanted to show it to you. Feel this.
Jesus.
So it's the Godfather, the 25th anniversary, which I think is crazy. It's the collection because
Jeez.
it's the trilogy on VHS. And then this is cool.
This was $8?
This was $8.50. I mean, I saw it after I paid.
You didn't even know? You just picked it up?
Well, it was in the glass case.
Oh.
Also, they're long movies, so they're double VHSs. They're not sealed, though, on the bottom. But, here, if you could hold that. Not gonna die.
Not gonna die.
It's got this big-ass book, The Legacy of the Godfather.
Big-ass book. So I can finally watch all the Godfathers now.
Yeah, we do have the first two on Blu-ray.
Well, that's okay. I want to see them as they were intended to be made.
VHS. This is what the director would have wanted.
But yeah, he made it for, he's still alive, isn't he?
Yeah, Francis Ford Coppola,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you know that Nick Cage is Nicholas Coppola, but he didn't want to go to become famous through Francis Ford because he's his uncle?
This is a DVD that I've wanted to get for a while because it stars Cool Duder and MJ Kelly. And have you seen this movie?
No. Have you?
It's on YouTube. Yeah, I watched it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's around the country. It's when Cool Duder moved to California and MJ rode with him.
Oh.
Yeah. I recently messaged
It's a
Sean
Dr.
about
Murph
it.
movie, though, right?
No.
Oh.
It's just literally just them filming them going cross country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's very funny. But, yeah, I messaged Sean about it, and he was like, that's so awesome.
I don't even own it.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like about it is the spine is backwards.
Oh.
See?
Next up is Bickford Schmeckler's Cool Ideas.
I watched this today.
With Olivia Cockburn, John Cho, and Matthew Lillard. I don't know who Patrick Fugit is, so I didn't give him a name drop. Solving the mysteries of the universe, one girl at a time.
This was really good, actually.
Is that what Olivia Cockburn looks like?
Cheryl Hines was also in this. I actually really liked this movie.
I love me some John Cho. I love me some Matthew Lillard.
It was pretty good.
Movie, yeah. That wasn't today, was it?
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
I wasn't up this morning, though, and I remember when you were watching this.
Well, I watched it this afternoon. Two, speaking of Jeff Foxworthy's Redneck Dictionaries, we got the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, One for the Road, which is the third of the blue collar movies.
When are those going to come out on Blu-ray?
Probably never.
The Blu-ray comedy.
They're pretty homophobic, let me tell you.
Blu-ray color comedy. Okay, if they're homophobic, I listened to you the other night just dying laughing out here.
Oh no, there's some good jokes. There's some good jokes.
Come in the room to tell me a joke.
Like, there's one part where they're showing a picture of Jeff Foxworthy in a weird outfit, and they doctored him in front of two guys in assless chaps. And Bill's is like, what kind of sunglasses are those? They look weird. And Ron goes, you're telling me that you look at this picture and the first thing you notice is him in his sunglasses? There are two guys with their ass hanging out, Bill. What do you think about that? It's like things like that.
I watched a Conan video that was kind of homophobic, and I was like, how old is this? And then it was only 4 years old, and I was like, oh my god. It's an episode. There's a bit with Jordan Schlansky, and he's got stuff on his desk, and he picks up a bottle of extra virgin oil, and he goes, "Why do you have this on your desk?" And he goes, "I like to have things on my desk that I enjoy." And he goes, "I don't see any gay porn out."
On Jeff Foxworthy's Redneck Extreme. Can you read this part?
As seen on Blue Collar TV.
Blue Collar TV, Season 1, Volume 1, because Ron Wayne's not a part of the cast.
Oh, okay.
But
I remember, can I tell you the one... Naked with
Ron White.
Can I tell you the one sketch I always remember about this?
Hmm.
Because it was a sketch show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one sketch I remember the entire history of the show. It's where they go bowling, and Bill rolls the ball, and his fingers get stuck in the holes, and he goes down with the bowling ball, and then he comes back through the cycle, and so the ball comes out, but it's his face because he got turned into a bowling ball. I remember that.
I thought you were going to say the one where there are children in the backseat of the car. Because I showed you that one on YouTube.
No, do you not know the bowling ball one I was talking about?
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, I think about that constantly. Next up is Class from the universe of Doctor Who Season 1. Why is it not Series 1?
I didn't know it was from Doctor Who when I bought it.
That's weird it's not Series 1.
Oh yeah, because it's...
British. Got Patrick Ness. He's the only guy I can name. Derek
Hey,
Ritchie,
you've seen the show Clays?
It's
me. I'm a cockneck guy watching Clay.
It's Brett. I'm gonna go mess up.
Clay.
Brett.
Clays.
Why is this hat open?
Clues.
Brett. Where are my slippers? Could not find the slippers.
Next up.
Probably in the bathroom.
Next up.
More TV.
Yeah, more TV shows. We got a lot of TV shows. This actually relates to something we'll get to later. Yeah. It's Season 1 of the Cleveland Show.
My name is Cleveland.
Which we got sealed. I actually liked this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I watched the first 6 episodes. It's pretty okay. It's got a purple case, and the mustache is felt.
I can do an alright Cleveland accent. Their impression.
Maybe you shouldn't, though.
I just do one line. Oh, that's nasty. Next up, are these together? Nope. Next up is...
No, but I am taking the next 2.
Next, you already took those 2. Next up is...
Yeah, but those are related. The other next 2 aren't related, is what I'm saying.
Next up is Countdown, The Sky's on Fire, with people that I don't even know who they are.
Do you remember when we watched this together?
Special effects. Yes, I do remember it.
It is terrible. The effects are awful. But it does have... God, what's the guy's name? Bradley Whitford?
He's right there.
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
No, that's why I said I'm not going to list any people's names because I don't know who they are.
He's the bad guy from Billy Madison. And he's Jake Peralta's dad.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you just say The West Wing?
Oh, because I don't know him from that. I've never seen
that. That's what he's known for.
Well, I know him as Billy Madison, the guy from Billy Madison.
I haven't seen Billy Madison, so...
Oh, okay. Next up, I was 19 and a half years ago. I was super excited to find this on DVD. When I found it, wait.
Or, we could save that for the video, though.
Which video?
The one where we do that?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was really excited to find this. We were out on a walkabout, and we saw it, and we went, crikey. Is that a dingo or a wallaby? It was not neither one of those things. It was a Crocodile Hunter DVD. So we scoped it right up. In this, I love Steve Irwin, and I watched all 3 of the things on this. It's got Steve's story, Steve's most dangerous adventures, and the greatest crocodile captures. Which, did you know, Bindi, his daughter, is named, her full name is Bindi Sue Irwin.
Yeah.
She's named after Bindi the crocodile and Sue his dog.
Yeah, I heard that when we watched this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Crocodile Hunter. And then next up, because I wanted to show you
I remember when Steve Irwin died and I tried to get Mom to call me into work because I was so sad or into school. I
watched his funeral live. The public funeral. It was on Animal Planet. Fucking one of the Wiggles
Anthony
hosted.
Field. He was a pallbearer too, I think.
Yeah. He was the host of the funeral.
Crazy how big friends they were. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but...
Australia is a small continent, mate.
Just Anthony Field, though. Not the other 3 Wiggles.
It's a small island.
They knew him, but...
You know, especially in the Outback. We know everyone in the Outback. The Wiggles music plays for miles in the Outback. We got Paul Hogan. We got Anthony. Jeff. The other 2. Greg. Murray. Is that all of them?
Yeah, well, you can't name the new ones.
That's all the celebrities we have. And me. Alright. Next up, I found this today and I was so excited to show you. I found the best of Dog the Bounty Hunter season 1, 2, and 3, and it comes with the wedding special. That's right, folks. I hate Dog the Bounty Hunter, especially his wife Beth. I hate them both. But
she's dead, right? Beth, and then
did she die? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, she died, and then he instantly remarried.
Okay, well, he's a dick, so. But yeah, I was very excited to buy this.
He was married to a girl named Tawny Marie Chapman. The 2 met in 1988 after Chapman arrested her on a drug possession charge. She subsequently became his secretary.
My God. This man.
Okay. Beth died of throat cancer.
You can't write this stuff.
He's had 1 child out of wedlock.
Oh, he's had a history of hate crimes.
Yeah. So it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure as soon as she died, he was like, yep, I'm in a new relationship. Like, he moved on really quick. It was like her nurse or something. Like, instantly
he's sitting at her side. I'll never forget you, Beth. You're the love of my life. Alright, Samantha, let's get together.
The last episode of Dog's Most Wanted, her memorial surface.
Dog's Most Wanted, new wife.
Footage from her memorial services in Hawaii and Colorado were shown.
Oh, okay, that's great.
She was in a coma for 4 days. Oh, it's me? What's
That
next?
4 days. During that 4 days, he was applying to online dating programs.
Plenty of fish. Plenty of dogs in the sea.
Plenty of fish.
I don't know what he sounds like. It's Don't Think Twice with an all-star cast. Keegan-Michael Key, Gillian Jacobs, Mike Birbiglia, Kate McCucci. Yes, she knows how her name sounds. Chris Gethard and Tammy Sager.
This was a great movie. 5 stars. It's about an improv group.
Certified fresh.
It's about an improv group.
Yeah.
And Mike Birbiglia gives the worst performance, but I think it's on purpose. Kate McCucci is very funny. Chris Gethard is just fantastic in everything he does. Remember the only 2 people in the world that like it.
You haven't seen Fault in Our Stars.
No, and I haven't seen the Chris Gethard show either.
Mike Birbiglia is in Fault in Our Stars. He's the leader.
We know it's Gethard.
No, it's not. It's Gethard. Because if it's not Gethard, then our movie idea makes no sense. It's the Gethard Moranis. And it's Rick Moranis and Chris Gethard, and they're
trying to pitch a movie or something.
I don't remember the plot. One of them had we casted their wives too. I think Olivia Wilde was supposed to be in it too, because she would be Olivia Cockburn.
Yeah.
But Mike Birbiglia plays the leader of the cancer support group in Fault in Our Stars, and
I can't get hard because you make my cock burn. And he's over here talking about Moranis.
But he lost his ball.
What's the 4th one?
Kate McCucci has a pretty funny name.
Yeah.
It's McCucci.
I was thinking Lucille Ball.
She's dead. And that's not even so many people named Ball. That's not a weird one. Name another Ball. Lavon Ball. Lamar Ball.
Alright. You did it. Well, next up, a stand-up special that was actually pretty funny. Okay. It's Earthquake. These Ain't Jokes.
Who?
Earthquake.
The wrestler?
No. This guy.
Who is he?
Earthquake. I don't know. I found idolatry.
So it's a stand-up special, but they're not jokes.
No, every time he says
it's a comedy that'll leave you shaken.
Yeah, he like says like jokes, but they're like true life things, and then he goes, "These ain't jokes." Like, that's the catchphrase. Like he'll make a joke about like young kids getting into drugs and then being arrested on like charges that are crazy, and like people will laugh, and he's like, "These ain't jokes."
So he can't play here.
It was pretty good.
He can't perform here.
Why?
It's Wisconsin, no fault lines. Next up is Easy Does It with, oh my god, she's hideous.
You don't know who that is?
No. Is it Linda Hamilton?
It's Linda Hamilton. Do you know who that is?
No.
I was shocked when I found this.
Dwight Henry, Brian Bate. Who is she?
Sarah Connor.
Oh.
From the Terminator.
Who would win in a fight?
The Terminator or Ultimate Warrior? Next up, it's a fun one.
Who'd she say?
I was starting to.
I'm gonna go find Pajama Pants. Talk about this song.
Okay. Well, so our cousin Nathan got me this because he found it at Dollar Tree and said it had a cool slipcover, and it also says Wisconsin Farmer Jackson Nelson. He's like, as soon as I saw Wisconsin Farmer, I knew I had to get it for you. It's end of fall. And you know what? It actually turned out to be a surprisingly good indie thriller. Looks super duper low budget. But it was pretty good. I actually liked it quite a bit. And that's all I have to say. I'm just going to wait for him to come back.
I found me some Pajama Pants. Luckily, there's the Family Guy. Volume 1, Season 2, Volume 2, Season 3, Volume 3.
You've seen me vape 1,000 times. Why'd you... You've never done that.
There they are. I listed them all. Should I do every Family Guy impression I can do?
You listed them all.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 3 here.
Well, yeah, I said I listed these all.
Volume 1, 2, and 3.
I said that. And then I even said what seasons there are. Season 1 and 3, seasons...
But what about...
3. Oh. No, there's more. Volume 7.
Which is, so after they stopped numbering what season they are, which I believe is after season 3, it's just 13 episodes. Right. So say there's 18 episodes in a season. Here's 13, and then the next volume is like the last 5 episodes of that season, and then the next like 9 of the next season, and then it's always offset like that. It's ridiculous.
And Family Guy presents Stewie Griffin the Untold Story.
Which is actually surprisingly a good movie.
Yeah,
it's got the bit with the "You Band-Aid."
Should I do every Family Guy impression I can do? I can't do many. I already did my Cleveland. Hey Peter! Hey Peter! Have you seen my wheelchair?
Have you seen my wheelchair?
I used to be able to do a Stewie, but I don't think I have it in me anymore.
Giggity! That was terrible. Giggity. Giggity. He had a really funny joke where he's like, I'm going to take my RV out into the country, but it's spelled without an O or something like that. Actually, that was on the Cleveland show.
Does not make sense. I used to be able to do a Stewie. You imbecile. Is that good? Is that good? Okay. I don't know. I haven't tried.
It's not great.
I'm Tom Tucker. I don't know how to do a Tom Tucker.
Oh, I'm surprised. I'm excited I get this.
You counted them. Is there ever one for
No, the
me?
only one I counted for was Crocodile Hunter.
Oh.
I just wanted that. Next up, we found this.
I found this.
Yeah. Found this at the pawn shop that we went to. And it was only $8.
Yeah.
I paid less for this than those fucking VHSs.
This was sealed.
I know, it was sealed. Crazy.
How far did you get?
I only watched the first 3 episodes. It's Fantastic Four, the complete 1994 to 1995 animated series. This was on... Well, this debuted the year before I was born, but I remember watching a couple episodes of this as a kid. Like a young kid. Because they always had the Marvel shows. Like the Iron Man animated show I remember as a kid. That one was pretty good. We owned that over there. Spider-Man Unlimited, which I just want to come to DVD, so goddamn that. Because it's so stupid. Do you know the plot of that one?
Oh.
Spider-Man Unlimited? It was their take on like Batman Beyond. And
let me look that one up.
I'll know if I see it. Let me tell you the plot before you look it up.
I just need to see the animation style.
Earth.
Is that the bad one
it's the one where
the comic
Earth,
panel breaks stuff up?
No, it's the one where Earth goes on the other side of the sun. And there's like pig and people have mutations and shit.
Okay. This is not the badly animated one. Costume's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Costume's really cool. Like, really, really cool. Next up is Friends, the complete series, which you got for $15.
Oh, I left the sticker.
$5.
It was $5 because they didn't have season 1.
Yeah.
But then I went to half price, or what the fuck's it called? Pre-played, and I bought season 1 for $10. So it's $15 for the whole thing.
Yeah, Kristen that I work with, she said she spent $50 when she bought it.
Nice.
So I texted her right away. I was like, yo.
And like I said, we also found this at that pawn shop, and I bought it mostly because this is the weirdest fucking case I've ever seen. It's Futurama Bender's Big Score. You can see the thing changing on there. And it's like a plastic thing here, but then it opens this way. It's hard to open because it's so small. And the disc is like slid in there. It's super weird. And the J card's on the back of that. It's so strange.
Next up is George Lopez. Why are you crying?
This was so good. I love George Lopez.
Do you remember when George...
He's so funny.
Lopez,
have you seen any of his stand-up?
I really do not like him.
You're crazy.
Do you remember when George Lopez did a bunch of cocaine and got arrested and I was like, well, I'm not the mayor of Canada.
No, he got drunk and passed out in the lobby of a hotel. What are you whining about? Almost completing the series. I think we need just one more season. It's Gilmore Girls Season 6, and this was owned by someone named Brooke. It says right there. And, yeah. I love when people have their names on DVDs, because it's like, it tells a story. Like, did Brooke just love Season 6? She's like, I have to have this.
It looks almost like Mom's handwriting a little bit. Like, Mom's been posing to the lady named Brooke for a while.
Grab that before it falls down.
Live fast, skate hard, die laughing. It's Grind with the guy from Rat Race. And is that Alicia Cuthbert? And that's Anna Pally. And that's...
It's not Adam Pally, it's Adam Brody.
Adam Brody, and that's PewDiePie or something?
I don't know who that is.
And that's Will Friedle?
No.
It's the
this was surprisingly pretty good.
It's the guy from Boy Meets World, right?
No.
Looks just like him.
It's, not Alicia Cuthbert or whatever you said.
Is it not?
No.
What the year?
But Bobcat Goldthwait's in it, Randy Quaid's in it. Jennifer Morrison's the chick. Yeah, it was pretty good actually, surprisingly good. Next up, one you guys got me somewhere, I don't remember where, and Dad was like, "This, I definitely know you don't own this." It's Hangman's Curse. Super low budget from 2003 and is actually okay.
Could not tell you where we got it. Next up is Home Alone, the complete collection. It's got 1, 2, and 3, and 4?
Yeah. I only got it because it has 4. I'd never seen 4 before. I watched it. That's French Stewart as Marv.
Bad, right?
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. I only like 2. I don't even like 1.
1's great.
I don't like 1.
You're insane. Next up, continuing this series, and it's sealed. You got It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 6. SPF'd up. Which I hope... I don't think they'll ever put Season 14 out on DVD, because it had the episodes taken away. Sorry. So, people will never see them, I guess.
Next up, is the case still broken? Did you switch it?
No, it's still broken.
Okay. It's John Morrison Rockstar, WWE documentary.
I watched this today.
Did you? I should watch it.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. There's barely a documentary.
Was it matches?
It's a lot of matches and then, like, snippets in between. But I watched only one match.
Oh, which one?
Versus CM Punk.
Oh, of course. At the Infamous one?
No, I can tell you which one it is if they have the matches in here. It was on SmackDown.
Okay.
Next up, I'm excited to talk about this. I watched this last night. It's Kiana, The Prophecy. It was, you know what? The animation was goddamn awful. It was like PS1. Yeah, it was like CGI. It was like PS1 cutscenes, fucking Halo 1 looking. Okay. But the voice cast and the story was surprisingly pretty decent, but I would never watch it again because the animation was just horrible.
Next up is A Matter of Size. It looks like a
I watched this one
documentary about sumos, or is it just a movie?
No, just
about
read
sumos?
the first paragraph.
A Matter of Size is an Israeli comedy. Yes, comedy. Like nothing you've seen before. A hilarious and heartwarming tale about a coming out of a different kind. 4 overweight guys who learn to love themselves through the Japanese sport of sumo wrestling. Okay.
It's Israeli.
Yeah.
But
apparently Israelis can't make comedy.
It was pretty funny.
According to the back. Is it your favorite then from Israel?
Yeah, I think it's the only movie from Israel I've ever seen.
I didn't say movie, I said thin. Do you like this movie more than Useless ID?
No. I found this, I don't remember where, but I just had to get it because it looks funny. It's modern coin magic, more than 170 sleights and tricks. And it's got 4 DVDs inside. And a fucking load of tricks.
I've always thought about becoming a magician. Maybe I'll have to watch this and figure it out.
Yep, you'll love it.
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh. Next up is Season 1 of Northern Exposure.
A thing our Uncle Wayne has been telling us to get for... He's like, no, if you ever find that, no matter what the cost is, you buy that. And I was like, okay. I watched the first 2 episodes. It was totally fine. I also watched the first 2 episodes of Wings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no good.
Love, take me down to the streets.
Next up, a WB Studios film that was fucking bad. It's Pure Country, Pure Heart. It's like a wannabe country music movie. And surprised, the third in a trilogy apparently. There was Pure Country in 1990 or something like that. Then in like 2010, they made Pure Country 2, the sequel or some shit. And then WB Studios got a hold of the franchise and was like, we'll make one of those, I guess. It's just ridiculous.
Next up is the Criterion Collection of Rushmore.
This is, I think, the second movie directed by Wes Anderson. It's really good.
Written by Wes Anderson and Owen Wilson.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I think you'd like it because you like Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah, I was just going to say Jason Schwartzman. I love me some Brian Cox. Brian Cox!
Oh, there we go.
He can be in the movie. Okay, Cockburn is going to be married to Rick Moranis.
Yes.
And Get Hard is going to be married to...
No. Get Hard has to be married to Cockburn. Because there has to be the line where he's like, I can't get my dick can't get hard because you make my cock burn. Maybe because she jerked him off after eating spicy wings. To reverse the league thing. Fella, quit woofing. Next up, it's Saturday Night Live, the best of commercial parodies, best of DVD. I watched it, it was okay. My good skits.
Next up is the complete series. I went to grab it as the size of a regular case. I was like, why can't I grip it like that? It's bigger. It's the complete series of Saved by the Bell.
Which we got for a steal.
Which we got for nothing. They basically paid us to take it. They're like, hey, get that thing out of here. It's got bad juju.
It was $6.50.
Yeah. Was it $6.50?
Maybe.
Rip Dustin Diamond.
No.
Yes.
I don't like him.
Why don't you like him?
Oh.
He's the best character of the show. He's great in Dickie Roberts.
Next up, I got 3 Scooby-Doo things from this today. It's 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, the complete series.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You know what this is in? What's in this, I think?
What?
Yeah, Red Shirt Shaggy.
Yes.
Red Shirt Shaggy, Blue Jeans. Oh, that's a classic one. That's one of my favorites.
Owned by Corey.
I was going to say I saw the name.
A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, seasons 2, 3, and 4.
Good show.
Yeah, I loved it as a kid.
Yeah.
Great theme song. Scooby, Pup Named Scooby.
I remember Fred's outfit was awesome in that too. He had the cool sweater.
Right there. And then, from I think 2013, this is Scooby-Doo Moon Monster Madness, which was wacky. They're on the moon fighting aliens and shit. Like, it looks like a xenomorph. Like, it's crazy.
Do you think Scooby-Doo, you can just come up with any idea for them and they're like, fucking make it?
They're like, sure.
They've done everything. It's like, is Scooby-Doo the new Abbott and Costello?
No. It's been going forever.
Hey, what's the deal with on season 4 of Seinfeld? This was Harv's copy.
I think we only need one more season of this.
What's the deal?
1, 2, 3.
I can't do Seinfeld. I can only do Patrick Warburton trying to do Seinfeld.
4, 5,
hey,
6,
Peter,
4,
what's the deal with airplane food? Hey, Peter,
what's the deal?
What's the deal with airline? I couldn't do it.
Salted peanuts. Are they snacks? Are they food? What's the deal with airline peanuts?
Patrick Warburton doing Seinfeld's pretty funny.
They give you him as a snack, but then they tell you, oh, there's no in-flight mail. What? You can't cook a chicken in your microwave back there?
What's the deal? What's like an early joke from Larry, from Curb Your Enthusiasm I can do real quick?
I have no clue.
Okay, what's a good joke, like a really good line from Curb?
A really good line?
Yeah.
My name's Larry David, and I like to wear women's panties.
Okay, give me a different one that doesn't say the word name Larry David. That is a very good line. I love that one. Smile. Why don't you mind your own goddamn business? How about that? Why don't you mind your own goddamn business? That's a great line. I like that. Alan Hall's auditioning for Curb.
Next up, I found Sin City. It's a DVD,
Films.
which we already own the Blu-ray, but it's a very cool collector's thing that has the graphic novel in there. So, very cool.
Every time I see Dimension Films, I think of one movie and one movie.
Spy Kids. That's what I always think of.
I think of Daredevil.
Oh. I always think of Spy Kids. This is Robert Rodriguez's.
No. Well, they made Daredevil, right?
No. I don't think so.
Oh. So what movie am I thinking of?
I have no idea.
Next up is Skate Dog with David Arquette and Joey Lawrence and 2 other people.
This was pretty bad.
David Arquette's the voice of Skate Dog.
Yeah, it doesn't even sound like him. We got this at the pawn shop. And it's got Jim Varney and Corey Haim. It's Snowboard Academy. I actually quite liked this a lot. It was hilarious. I really like Jim Varney. He's great.
Next up, do you want this?
No, it's fine.
Do you want it? You don't want it?
No.
You want it? You want it? You want it? You want it? It's Spice World, the Spice Girls movie. Guaranteed this DVD is packed with girl power. Now, one of them isn't in it, right?
I don't know, there's 5 of them.
Oh, no, that was something else I just watched. It was in Hell's Song by Sum 41. They could only get 4 of the Spice Girls. That's what I was watching.
This movie was absolutely great. Really liked it. Really hilarious. You should watch it sometime.
I do not like Wannabe.
Next up, this was one we got at the pawn shop, and it was great.
Forever to watch.
It's Star Wait, about people that are waiting in line for 6 weeks to see Star Wars Episode 2. Yeah, Star Wars Episode 2, the worst one until 9. 6 weeks they waited in line. It's fucking insane, but it's very funny and also pretty misogynistic. These nerds that don't know how to talk to girls, but a very funny movie regardless.
Hey, it's season 1 of Teen Wolf with Tyler Hoechlin. He's Superman.
And Dylan O'Brien. I watched the pilot of this today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, totally fine. Ended with a to be continued. I went,
Is it better than the movie?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, probably.
You don't like the movie, right?
I rewatched the movie and it's not very good. Next up, a legit terrible movie. It's got Paul Walker in it, and that would make it worse, but it's already just a terrible movie. It's Vehicle 19. Really bad movie. I don't have to say much about it.
Next up is Venom, the world's most poisonous creatures. Venom.
This is another thing I watched tonight. I watched a lot of things today.
Oh, Venom.
I also watched 2 episodes of 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I watched 2 episodes of
Venom.
Pup Named
I'll
Scooby-Doo.
never watch that. It's got killer bees.
Oh, yeah, it was... I fast-forwarded all the fucking spider stuff. Next up, a thing we found together somewhere. It's Walker, Texas Ranger, Season 1. They also had Season 4 and Season 7, I believe, but I didn't want to get them.
That was the same video. Next up is... Oh, I guess I didn't take both of them.
And do you want to film the Bluray tomorrow?
Sure. Next up is War of the Worlds, the complete first season, and War of the Worlds, the final season.
Yeah,
and there's only 2 seasons.
I had to look it up.
They pulled a Krypton.
When I bought them, I had to look up how many seasons there were, because I was like, what is this, like Season 1 and Season 4, or what is this? But there's only 2.
These are nearly identical barcodes, the top part.
I think they're both CBS.
Yeah. Okay, so stay tuned for Blu-rays. We'll be in different outfits.
Yeah. When do you work tomorrow?
I don't. It's Thursday.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we can just film tomorrow night then.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
No, Hey.
On to the...
I can't jump up that high. I don't think you got it, did you?
I got my knee in a little bit. You really can't?
I really cannot jump. You know that. Well, you need to. There's no room here. Weird. I don't. Well, my arm goes up, so I blocked it. There. Who starts?
I have to start because you get something down the line.
Oh, okay.
First of a 5-star movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I really like the guys directed by the director of The Town.
Oh.
It's Argo with Ben Affleck, Bryan Cranston, Alan Arkin. Do your Alan Arkin impression.
I don't have an Alan Arkin impression.
Oh, this is Jurassic Park. This is nice stuff. It's Alan Alda.
It wasn't even Goodman, Alan Alda.
And then John Goodman, who's great in literally everything. Yeah, this was really, really good. It's about making like a fake movie. I love movies about making fake movies and making movies in general.
Was 2000?
John Goodman's... Well, it has a great soundtrack.
Okay, that
movie has a good soundtrack.
That was not what we were saying.
I don't know what you're saying, so...
Is he good in that? You said he's good in everything.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hangover 3.
Yeah, he's good in it. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw that.
I like that movie.
You guys wouldn't let me see it in theaters. I was not allowed to see any Hangovers in theaters because you guys had to clear them first. Next up is Bambi.
I watched this for the first time.
His mom dies.
Yeah, we watched it together. Partly.
You know why they call me Thumper?
Because I'm always
thumping. What? I'm always thumping. What did she say? I'm always thumping.
Oh, Bambi. Bambi's good. Next up, a movie that was on my Netflix list for over a year, and then I thought I watched it, but then when I bought the Blu-ray and I checked if I watched it, I had not watched it. So then I watched it. It's The Bank Job with Jason Statham.
Were you thinking of The Italian Job?
No, I was just thinking I watched it because it was in my Netflix
You'll
list.
never watch The Italian Job.
Maybe.
It's got Mark Wahlberg in it.
Oh. I watched the original.
Did you watch the original?
No, I said I would. This was actually surprisingly okay. Pretty good.
Next up is H.P. Lovecraft's Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage.
This was great.
Was it?
Yeah, 5 stars.
I just saw something today. You know how people post memes on Instagram, then in the captions they put nothing that has to do with the meme?
Yeah.
Yeah, that then. I really hate it. But today I saw a good one. I almost sent you the post just because of it. The description or the caption of the picture was... I like Into the Wild. I think it got a bad rap at the time, and it was not heavily...
Into the Wild?
Yeah.
The movie about Chris McCandless?
Maybe I'm talking about The Wild.
Oh. Next up, a movie that's not as good as the first, but I had a surprisingly good time with this.
Is this the reason I...
Yep. It's The Croods: A New Age on 4K. It's the sequel. I didn't get to see this in theaters. Why didn't we see this in theaters?
I don't know. I never saw the first.
Because of COVID.
Oh, okay.
It's a COVID joke.
I didn't even know it existed till you grabbed it. So
you didn't know it existed?
No, I didn't know they made a new cruise. I heard they were making another cruise.
Yeah. Oh, this is 2 Nicolas Cage movies in a row.
I'm thinking of not Cruise. They're making a new.
Yeah, it's 2 Nicolas Cage movies.
What's it called? The Snurks or whatever. I think they're making a new. What's it called? With Patrick Stewart. Yeah, they're making a new Snurks.
It's right there. I think. Oh, it's on the bottom.
You know what movie I'd like to get a sequel? No one else would. You probably wouldn't even.
Hoodwink 3.
I would like that.
Hood Trinked.
No.
I don't know.
Happily Never After. Next up is People's Pick for an ingenious comedy. It's Downsized with Matt Damon.
This is directed by Alexander Payne.
Okay.
Do you know what he directed?
Wrestling matches.
He directed Sideways, which is a very good movie.
That's a good joke. I joke wrestling matches because Alex Payne.
Sure.
This is the first movie I ever saw alone in the theater.
Is it really?
Yeah, and it sucked. This is a 1-star movie. I'd give it 2 stars, I think. I hate this movie so much.
I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars.
So bad.
It's really
dropped the concept.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. There is
like
like a solid 40 minutes where it's just him taking care of people. It's like a 40-minute montage of him just doing physical therapy. Yeah. And they don't even bring up that they're small anymore.
No, they do.
No, they don't.
Because it all relates to the world they're living in.
I don't care about that. I just want a bunch of stuff.
I really liked it.
I just want a bunch of practical jokes like this, where they take a tape measure and they're like, "Look, you're 5 feet tall," which or 5 inches in tall. I always hated this because I'm pretty sure they say that they shrink everyone down to 6 inches. I think that's a line in the movie, and then the cover's 5 inches. I really always hated that.
Maybe in the DVD it's 6 because Blu-rays are smaller.
Oh. I do not like this movie. They abandoned the premise. It could have been so good.
No, when they shrink humans to 5 inches tall.
Oh.
Paul Safronic. I think it's Safronic. Everyone says it wrong. Next up, another thing that was in my Netflix list for a year, And then I got the Blu-ray and I watched it, and this is fan-fucking-tastic. The Edge of 17 with Woody Harrelson and Haley Steinfeld. You know who she's from?
Yeah, she's from Bumblebee.
Yeah, which is a great movie. This is another great movie. And then Kira Sedgwick, who's married to Kevin Bacon.
When is Woody Harrelson going to play old aging Chuck Liddell in a movie?
This was great.
He couldn't play, like, Chuck Liddell's
Have you ever seen Kingpin?
No, it's been on my Netflix radar for years.
It's good.
When are we going to get a we can't see...
It sucks that you get that one.
We can't see Chuck Liddell in his prime. Like, Woody Harrelson couldn't play that now, but I just want to see... It could be like the upbringing of Cade, his son. It could be our dream fight, Cade versus Chuck Liddell.
I want Cain Velasquez to face everybody in the UFC right now.
He's retired.
No, him versus everyone in a gauntlet. But not a gauntlet, because it's everyone like...
You don't even know anything about Cain Velasquez.
Hold on. How many people are signed to the UFC? Like total?
I don't know.
Like 129?
A lot of people.
Say 129?
Okay.
So it'd be Cain Velasquez versus 129 fighters.
Name 5
and
things
they all
about
have
the guy.
To be like...
Do you remember why he got fired?
Yeah, because of COVID.
No, but do you remember why Vince dropped him?
Because his contract was really high.
No. He came in to be this big star to feud with Brock, but then he took off his shirt, and he hadn't fought in like 2 years, so he was out of shape, and Vince went, we can't have a fat guy in the main event. So he had Brock squash him in 2 minutes, then he never used him again. Because he's like, why is this chubby guy can't go against a world champ?
You know, I honestly thought that when I got his PNG.
Really?
Yeah,
he's out of shape.
Anyways, I don't care about that.
Hey, everybody wants some. It looks like a That 70 Show ripoff.
Do you know who it's directed by?
The director, Richard Linklater.
Who's great. This is the spiritual sequel to Dazed and Confused.
Oh, it's the next decade, right?
Yeah, it takes place in the 80s.
Yeah.
The start of the 80s. And it was great. Not as good as Dazed and Confused, obviously, but still really good.
Summer of 1980.
Linklater movie?
I don't know. Dazed and Confused?
Yeah, probably.
I'd have to see a list, but that's the
You
only...
like School of Rock?
Never saw School of Rock.
Or School of Rock. What is it called? School of Rock?
Yeah. I never saw School of Rock.
Amazing movie.
Doesn't look very good.
It's so good. A movie that was, I thought, better than the Rotten Tomatoes score leads you to believe. I think it has like a 17. There's Terry Bradshaw in it. It's father figures. With Owen Wilson and the other guy, Ed Helms. So it was alright. It's got a big cast. It's got J.K. Simmons, Cat Williams, Terry Bradshaw, Vin Rames, Christopher Walken, Glenn Close, Terry Bradshaw, if I didn't say him.
Glenn Close is the person that's revealed to be the dad.
No, Glenn Close is the mom. Also got this one from Family Video that's going out of business.
What's your favorite Glenn Close movie?
I have no idea. She's one of those women I just don't know.
I know mine.
What?
Hoodwinked.
Oh, okay. She's Grandma?
Granny Puckett.
Granny
Puckett. Next up is Fear the Walking Dead, the complete first season. A bad show.
No, this was surprisingly good. Way better than The Walking Dead. Actually had characters to care about and shit. Next up.
Keith just posted a thing of he wanted to know when people bailed on The Walking Dead, both books and show, and I was like, I bailed at book 9 or 10 because the guy we were born from just didn't have them,
Yep,
and I bailed at the season premiere of season 4 because I just did not care anymore. And then he also posted then it was what's an unpopular music decision, like a band you don't like, and he posted I don't like Rage Against the Machine, and I was like, I literally just the other day was driving my car going, man, I really hate Rage Against the Machine. I don't get it.
I like them.
I don't
but
get
all
it.
their lyrics are just two lines.
Why'd you take 2? All the lyrics, yeah. For those who wear crosses, well, they wear the crosses, and if they're gonna burn those crosses, they wore the crosses.
No, I sing this all the time at work. It's those of us who burn crosses also like to tell our bosses, and those of us that have bosses, we also like to burn crosses.
I hate his voice. I hate his voice. You know what I think?
Zach De La Hoya.
You know what I think it is? I think it's that I heard the DX theme before I ever heard a Rage Against the Machine song. So I'm like, these guys are ripoffs. They're just copying.
You get to hear
DX.
all the Tom Morello.
I don't get to hear it.
Next up, I really love this song. It's one of my favorite songs of all time, and I'd never seen the movie that the song is based on, but now I've seen the movie. The song's still better.
The movie wasn't good.
It's Footloose with Kevin Bacon, and John Lithgow plays an evil preacher who's not that evil.
Jack.
And then...
He was the bad guy back in the day. It's weird.
I know. And then Footloose. He's the bad guy in Season 4 Dexter.
Yes, I know.
Footloose. The 2011 remake, which is technically better than the original, but I loved the spirit of the original more. But,
Who's the priest of this one?
It is Dennis Quaid. This one also has Julianne Hough, or Huff, whatever her name is.
Huff.
She's good.
And
Miles
the
Teller.
actor's done nothing, right?
Yeah, the other actor's in
See,
there.
I always thought it was Zac Efron, but that's
Miles Teller's in this?
Yeah.
I showed you his southern accent. He's like,
I'm
I'm Miles Teller. I'm doing a southern accent. But this was directed by Craig Brewer. Does that name sound familiar to you?
Yeah, he made some TV show, didn't he?
He directed Dolomite Is My Name, and he's directing Coming to America.
Oh, he isn't a showrunner for anything?
I don't think so.
No.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
Next up is Freaky with Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton.
This is the one time it
Yeah.
makes sense where they're...
So they switched the name.
You should watch this movie.
I really
You
want to watch
like
this
it.
movie, yeah.
It's so good.
It's a bloody body swap.
I gave it 5 stars.
I never told you about my movie idea I came up with. I said I came up with a movie idea.
Also,
and you went,
great slip, isn't it?
yeah.
Absolutely.
I came up with them.
Every slip recently has been great. I always think about this. This one, hold on, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
They got more time on their hands.
Like this one, The Hunt, where's the other one? Hold on. Ideal Home looks good. But there's one that always sticks out to me. It's, Guns Akimbo. And like Guest House, like just the colors they've been doing recently just look great.
I came up with a movie idea.
Yes.
And I said I came up with a movie and you went, that sounds nice. And then you walked away from me. It's called Top o' the Mornin', but the morning is spelled with a U. Okay? So what it is...
Oh, because it's a British film.
No, it's Irish. No, you know what the morning... Let me tell you the plot.
I did a joke inside of your joke.
Yeah. So it's Top o' the Mornin'.
Yeah.
And it's about how there's a funeral on St. Paddy's Day.
Oh, Jesus.
And the groundskeeper at the...
Oh, Lord St. Paddy.
The groundskeeper at the graveyard is a leprechaun, and he goes on a killing spree on the attendees of the funeral.
You could get Conan to play it, because it's one of the 2 voices you could do.
The killer, he's like...
He can do his Irish voice or his old-timey prospector voice.
Could you imagine a killer coming out like this? It's a good movie idea, isn't it?
It's not bad.
It's like a horror B film. It wouldn't be anything good. I'm so excited this is on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Out of some of the stuff.
It's because it's a rare DVD,
Yeah.
and now the DVD's useless. It's hilarious.
There's other stuff that I hope I get in this that I was also very excited about, but I've been wanting this on Blu-ray for years.
I know.
Welcome.
On the DVD.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? What's the best line in this movie? Go.
I really like that one. I also like, Ed, what are you doing in the milkshake machine?
Oh, I think the best one is, I'll see you in hell. Okay, see you there.
I also really like when,
Sinbad's in this. You like Sinbad.
Yeah, Sinbad's great. I like when he's talking to the old guy, and he's like, he's so old, look at him. He's going to fall over at any moment.
It's a really good movie.
So, this is a streaming show.
It is.
And the streaming service is now defunct.
But, yeah. It updated, though, so it's not as exciting to me anymore.
But, so, they released season 1 on DVD, and at the time, I was like, they've released every DC show, well, I ruined it, at the time, on Blu-ray, and I was like, what the hell? But now...
You can cut it, every show.
Yeah. With the Warner Archive, they released season 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, and it's Harley Quinn, season 1 and 2 on Blu-ray.
I'll have to bring this. I have to bring a Blu-ray player. I'll bring my PS4 up to lacrosse
season
next
2
week.
is fucking great.
You need to come to lacrosse with me next week.
I'll beat you up.
Hey, next up is Justice League Doom from that pawn shop.
Want to take the sticker off?
Also, yeah, look at that sticker. This isn't exciting for anyone else.
Gosh darn it.
It's from Westfield Comics. That's our comic shop. I didn't even know they sold movies there.
They used to back in the day. That's where I got Flash the Complete Series.
No.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Next up, it's the Lost City of Zed with Charlie Hunnam, Robert Pattinson, Robbie B, Robert Badenbat.
How do I know Charlie Hunnam?
He's from Sons of Anarchy. This was actually a surprisingly really good adventure film. Tom Holland's in it. Also, I don't really like him anymore. I get it. You're Spider-Man. You don't have to be every other fucking character in every other movie. Ugh, chill out. But I love Robert Pattinson. He's literally great in every movie I've ever seen him in, except the Twilight. But he phoned those in for the money. Yeah, and it's pronounced the Lost City of Zed. That's how they say it in the movie.
Hey, it's the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
This was great.
You should say wait till... Oh, you watched it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
It was fantastic.
I was just going to say you should wait to watch this with Iman, but...
It was 77 minutes long from 1977. It's fantastic.
I'll bring it to Iman.
It's absolutely fantastic. You will love it.
I famously take a 77-minute shower, so if I took a shower next week...
No, you don't.
I could have it... No. You know how long my showers are?
77 minutes.
In between 3 minutes 20 and 3 minutes 40.
They used to be 9.
Yeah, they used to be 9. And you just hit shuffle, and I skip songs till I get to a song in between that timestamp, and I hop in the shower. Song's over, I get up.
Next up, a movie that came out yesterday at the time of filming, and I just watched it tonight. You gonna watch this? Maybe?
I kind of want to, yeah. Maybe when COVID's over.
I will not even give my star rating.
Maybe when COVID's over. You watched this today?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, when we were gone, or?
No, when I watched it, literally, I walked into your room, showed it to you, and I walked out here and watched it.
Maybe when COVID's over, I'll text Christian.
Oh, it's Monster Hunter with Mila Jovovich.
I'll ask Christian if he saw it yet.
It's the new Paul W.S. Anderson movie, a director I notoriously don't really like. He makes bad movies.
Can you judge this movie? You've never played the games.
I've never played the game.
You've never seen the games?
No, I don't even know what the games are about.
Well, you hunt monsters.
I understand that.
Yeah. Kind of a bad name for a movie,
I don't want to spoil this movie by even giving it a star rating, but I'll say one thing. Watching this, I still will never ever play or watch a Monster Hunter video game.
Next up is Mouse Hunt with Lathan Lane and Lee Evans. You guys made me sit down and watch this.
Oh yeah, because it's a live action Looney Tunes. Do you remember who directed it?
Gore Verbinski.
Yeah. The director who directed the Pirates franchise. He directed The Lone Ranger.
That's a good movie.
Rango. And music videos for NoFX and Bad Religion.
Really?
And a third band that I can't remember.
Well, Lone Ranger is probably his best movie.
Oh.
And this I gave, 2 out of 5?
I think.
Yeah, he did not like this.
It's so good. It's so fun. Next up, a legit great movie. As you know, and maybe the viewers know, I do not like The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, bad movie.
I don't like it. This is the good one. It's Oz the Great and Powerful with James Franco and Zach Braff and Joey King and a lot of other people.
I like the Wizard of Oz theme song though. You know, the one where it's like do 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 do.
But it's the origin of how Oz became Oz.
Do you think I wasn't doing a joke there? Do you not know what I did?
Just listen. No, I know the song.
What song did I do?
It's the theme song to the Wizard. Right?
Well, technically, I did the Harry Potter theme.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's the prequel to The Wizard of Oz, and it's great. Really, really good.
Is it before or after Wicked?
I have no clue.
That's also a prequel.
Oh, Mila Kunis is in it?
Oh. So is Zach Braff.
I said him. Oh, you can take all 3.
Hey, it's our dad's favorite franchise in movie history.
I don't think that's true. He likes The Maze Runner.
I'm so glad I get these, because then you get that, and then I get the next good movie.
He loves The Maze Runners.
Yeah, so I don't know if he loves the Divergent series.
And what I like about this, before you say what they are...
He really likes these, though. He gets very
alphabetical.
Yeah.
In order.
It's The Purge, then it's The Purge Anarchy, then it's The Purge Election Year. We don't own First Purge yet. That one's out of alphabetical.
I know.
The 4th one. It's the stupidest name.
I know. Well, it's a prequel.
I know, but it's stupid.
Because I'll tell you why, if you really want to.
You know who's in the first Purge?
No, I don't know.
No, in this one. Isn't it Marissa Tomei?
No.
I think she's the president.
In the first one...
Oh, it's Elizabeth Mitchell.
Yeah. In the first one, it's Ethan Hawke. And the first one's bad. I didn't really like it. The second one and the third one, both have Frank Grillo. He's in both of them. And they're both fine. 3 stars for both.
I really like the idea of this one.
Yeah, I like
this is the one I've seen the most of.
I like the idea of all of them. Yeah. I like the idea of the Purge in general. It's just the execution's not great. Yeah. Next up, from probably one of my some of my favorite directors.
I don't think if I was a director, I wouldn't ever want to take on like a sequel or something, but I'd probably take on a Purge movie. I think I have some ideas for it. I don't like to jump in a franchise, but I would make it a lot. Yeah, like I would make it cleaner, like you said.
They're all written and directed by the same guy. Except for the 5th one, he chose not to direct the 5th one. That's a Forever Purge, which is coming out soon. But,
I'd like to jump into the Purge.
Yeah, so would I. But next up, from some of my favorite directors of all time, the Coens, it's Raising Arizona, one of their earlier films. I'm literally watching it right now. Great movie. I've seen it a handful of times. Really, really good.
They could see the series.
Yeah, it's turned off. But, yeah. Great movie.
Because I have an idea for a Purge movie. I don't think people would really enjoy it as much as I think. I'm going to pitch it because no one's ever going to steal it.
666 versus the Purge.
My Purge idea is because the Purge is only like one town or something, right?
No, it's nationwide.
Oh, is it a nationwide?
Yeah, well, the first Purge starts on Staten Island, but I haven't seen that movie yet, so I can't tell you what it's about. Well, outside of what I just told you.
I have an idea for a movie, then it would have to take place after the first Purge. I thought it was a regional thing, or like one state only does it or something.
Only in the first Purge.
Oh. Well, I have an idea.
Knock it off for just a minute.
I have an idea for a movie where it's the rest of the world reacting to events of the Purge that are being covered on news and be like, every year this shit's crazy. Hey, next up, this is one of the most anticipated Blu-rays, Following the Good Burger. No, I don't know why I said the Good Burger.
First on Blu-ray for 15th anniversary.
Yeah, I watched this so much as a kid, I had to get told, no, you're not watching that anymore. We used to rent it from the library constantly, and then I was told, no more. It's She's the Man with Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum, early Channing Tatum.
It's weird that the librarian told you you're not allowed to rent it.
No, the librarian did, and you guys did. I remember one time we went to Big Flats, and I was like, hey, did you get She's the Man? Because you guys went into their library, and I didn't for some reason. I was like, did you guys get She's the Man like I asked? And Mom and you both went, you watched that too much, no more. I can tell you exactly where we were standing. We were near the front door. We have the bookshelf there, and we were like, because we used to always put the movies rented on the bookshelf.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, did you get She's the Man? And they were like, no more.
Next up, a TV show that I didn't know if I was going to like, but then I watched the pilot and was like, wow, this is absolutely fantastic. 5 stars. Great show. I binged the whole series and it's fantastic and you need to watch it.
Not going to watch it.
It's Silicon Valley Season 1. Just a great show. I know all the characters' names. Because I watched it.
You watched it. Next up is Small Soldiers. This is a really good movie.
It is. Directed by Joe Dante.
Yeah.
You know what he directed?
Yeah, Gremlins.
Yeah.
I have a little soldier.
Why'd you hand me a belt?
I didn't hand it to you. I set it down.
Did you just take it off?
Yeah. Take this bad movie. We have 2 rock movies in a row.
Yeah. You can take this actually because I want that.
No.
God damn it. Okay.
You get that.
Next up, a movie that was actually surprisingly pretty good.
Oh,
it was alright.
Horrible.
It was 3 stars. It's got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, John Bernthal, and a slew of other people.
Barenthal.
That are pretty good. Like
Barenthal. It's
got Barry Pepper. You know who Barry Pepper is?
You recognize the name.
He plays Dale Earnhardt in 3.
No. Barenthal. Do you know that? It's important to me that you know that.
It's also got David Harbour, Benjamin Bratt, and Susan Sarandon.
It's still, you haven't admitted you know it's Barenthal. It's very important to me.
With The Rock. It was pretty okay.
You are really dodging the question.
Bernthal.
It's Barenthal.
It's Bernthal.
It's not Bernthal.
John Bernthal.
It's Barenthal.
I don't know how he pronounces it, but that's how I say it.
I think he pronounces it Barenthal. I thought there was an E there. There's not an E there. I just told him the belt. Is it Joe or John?
It's John Barenthal. It's Jon.
Hey, next up is Southland Tales. This is an Arrow video release for Dwayne Johnson. Wait, what? Oh, that's confusing.
It's because it's British.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson, Sean Scott, Sarah Michelle Gellar. What a cast.
Yeah, and it's directed by Richard Kelly, who directed Donnie Darko.
Yeah, this is the way the world ends.
It's also got Justin Timberlake.
This is the way you break my heart.
He's on the other cover if you open it up.
Break my heart.
It's a dual cover.
Who is it?
Oh.
Who are we looking for?
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I don't like him.
And this has 2 cuts of the movie.
Yeah.
The con. So
this is the way you break my heart.
Yeah, one of them's broken.
This is the way. Oh, that's not why I was saying it. I was saying because it says this is the way the world ends. And I was going, this is the way you break my heart. This is the way you break my heart.
Yeah, Southland Tales. It's a
good
great
song.
movie.
We'll listen to it after
Not
this.
Great, but great.
Here you go.
Next up, from director DJ Caruso, who directed Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom, I'm pretty sure. Oh. No, he didn't. He directed Disturbia. I always get that confused.
Those are movies, because no one's similar in that.
Maybe he did direct Fallen Kingdom. I do not remember. Where is that? Oh, this was directed by J.A. Biona.
Okay.
Easy to get confused. What were we talking about?
This movie. You still haven't introduced it.
It's Standing Up, directed by DJ Caruso. It's got Val Kilmer in it. That's what made me buy it. And then 2 kids. I'm not going to say their names. But Chandler Canterbury, he's someone that I knew. He was in something. I came in and was like, hey,
that's Bag of Hammers, right?
Yeah, he was Bag of Hammers, yeah. It's about 2 kids.
When I made that noise, I almost threw up.
It's about 2 kids who are at a summer camp and they get stripped naked by their campmates and left out on an island. And so they band together and run away for the weekend.
They're naked the whole time?
Well, in the book they are, apparently.
You view that?
But, no, in the movie they get clothed.
Can you watch that movie? You're an adult.
They don't show anything.
It's child porn.
Hey, yeah, well, if you watch Superman the movie, there's a little child penis on screen.
Never mind.
We should not talk about this. I'm probably going to cut that. YouTube will be like, whoa.
Hey, that's not even a dog. It's a camel.
Yeah.
It's Treasure Buddies. I have nothing to say about it. That's a camel, not a dog.
I want to eventually get all of these so I can binge the whole Air Bud franchise. Remember when you talked about Fear the Walking Dead Season 1?
Yeah.
Well, this is The Walking Dead Season 1, which is the best season of the show.
3 was really good.
3 was
I didn't watch... 2 has sucked.
Yeah. Because the showrunner of Season 1 was Frank Darabont, who did The Shawshank, but then they fired him for just weird reasons. He had to sign an NDA and everything. But, yeah, it's The Walking Dead. It's good.
Next up is Wild Horses, Robert Duvall, James Franco, and Josh Hartnett. I was thinking about this for a long time.
It's directed by Robert Duvall.
I do not like James Franco as an actor.
He's like a young James Dean.
That's not because he just played him. I just don't, every time I see him, I don't think he has very good range. I know he does have range, but every time I watch him, he's just boring. He's the worst part of every movie. Think about every movie he's in with like a really good cast. He's the worst part. Like, I think what are you doing? I think he's the...
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3. I
think he's the worst part of...
Stop.
He's probably the worst...
Do you know what that is? It's the kitchen scene. They're throwing the...
He's probably the worst part of This Is the End.
Peter. I guess I bumped my head. They tell me we're friends.
He's really bad on SNL,
we're like best friends. Do you remember he smiles really weird at this scene?
He's bad at SNL.
Do you know what happened to my dad?
I'm going to save you, old buddy, old pal, old friend. I'm coming.
What are we doing?
We're doing this movie. You're doing that one.
Oh, we were talking about Wild Horses.
Yeah.
This was surprisingly better than it looks. I
don't like James Franco.
I really like Josh Hartnett.
I found out a movie. You are a big Kyle Garnett fan.
Gallner?
Gallner.
Yes.
Do you think you'll ever want to see every Kyle Gallner film?
No, because he's in a lot of weird horror stuff. Like Saw 2 he's in.
Oh.
I watched Saw 2 because of that, because he's in it. And I got to one part where there's a swimming pool filled with syringes. And they have to get something out of it, and there's a girl who used to be a drug addict, so they're like, "You're going in," and they just toss her in there. And so I was like, ugh. And I stopped the movie, and I was like, I'll never watch a Saw movie again.
I just found out a movie he was in. Spiral looks good though.
I know, but I don't want to watch it because of that.
I found a movie.
I'm like, what if there's syringe shit in it or something? You know,
I just found a movie Kyle Gallner is. I was like,
Saw 2 opens with a guy who has a thing over his. He used to rip his own eyeball out with his fingers, or that it's gonna try to trap and smush his head, and he doesn't do it, and it smushes his head. He's a cop or something.
It's a video game.
Well, that's the opening of the movie too. There's a key behind his eyeball that he has to get the key out, and he can unlock his head, or it's gonna snap.
I found a movie Kyle Gallner is in, and I was like, oh,
he's in Red.
I'll never see this movie.
What?
American Sniper.
Oh. Would you knock it off?
You can take this movie though, because you're supposed
to. So next up, based on the book by Max Brooks, he also wrote The Zombie Survival Guide, a book I have read. It's World War Z with Brad Pitt. This movie was totally fine, 3 stars. Not as good as I thought it'd be, really average. And some of the worst zombie designs I've ever seen.
Oh, it looks horrible. Hey, it's you again with what appears to be an all-star cast. Kristen Bell, Jamie Lee Curtis, Sigourney Weaver, Odette Eastman, and Betty White. I don't know who Odette is.
Yeah, I didn't either. This has a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Why is everyone holding other people's...
Because, so it's about... Kristen Bell went to high school with Odette Eastman, and they were rivals in high school. Now she's marrying his brother, or her brother, and they're feuding. Okay. Well, Sigourney Weaver is her mom and went to high school with Jamie Lee Curtis, who's Kristen Bell's mom, and they were feuding in high school. And so it's that. And then Cloris Leachman has a cameo and shows up as her feud rival. It's great. But this movie has a 10% Rotten Tomatoes. I actually really liked it.
I remember when you watched it.
So this was in the same round of Paramount releases that they did for Small Soldiers and Mouse Hunt, and it's Yours, Mine, and Ours, directed by Raja Gosnell, director of
Venom,
Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2.
All right.
Yeah. Venom was...
he sounds like that one actor from Venom.
Yeah, Raz Ahmed.
Yeah.
Who directed that? It was
Venom...
the guy, Rupert Fleischer.
Yeah.
Ruben Fleischer.
Tell them the funny joke is in this movie.
This is Dennis Quaid, Rene Russo. It's also got Drake Bell and this chick from Sky High, Lil Bow Wow, and Miranda Cosgrove.
Tell them the funny joke from this movie.
What's the funny joke?
Yeah, he's like shaven or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's brushing his teeth. He's going... That was very funny. Yeah. Also, they got the Hawk Nelson song,
Drake
Bring 'Em Out.
And the last
the boys and the girls, the people making noise, let me hear you shout, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Last up is a double...
Pump up your fists, make it sound like this. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Next up is a double feature of 2 bad movies.
War sucked, and the other one... Gamer.
It's Gamer and War. Gamer's Gerard Butler, and War is Jet Li and Jason Statham. Oh yeah, Jet Li plays a white guy, right? Or a white guy plays Jet Li eventually, or something.
I don't remember. It was bad. They'll read the director's a Gamer.
It's Neville Dean Taylor.
Do you know who they are?
No. Yeah, I thought these were Uwe Boll movies.
The directors of Gamer, Neville Dean Taylor, they directed Crank, Crank 2 High Voltage, and Ghost Rider 2 Spirit of Vengeance.
Those bad movies. So why didn't they do War?
Gamer is their worst movie. Legit terrible.
No,
did not like it. No, because you could rewatch it, because there's the part where he pees fire.
There's also the part... It's so long, it's not worth
There's also the part where he turns the one dump truck or whatever into the Hellrider thing. There's things in that. This is terrible. Even the guy who plays Dexter, who's Michael C. Hall, or maybe the other one from Breakfast Club, I don't remember.
Michael C. Hall.
Yeah, Dexter. He can't even say this. This is a fucking terrible movie. Also, Logan Lerman's in it, maybe.
You don't like most...
Chris Bridges, Kira Sedgwick, Jerry Cruz.
You don't like most Michael C. Hall movies. You didn't like Game Night.
He's not in a lot of movies.
He's not in anything anymore, is he?
He's got all that Dexter money, and now he's coming back to Dexter to make more money. Yeah. So maybe his sister on the show took all his money in their divorce, which is so weird.
Wait, did he marry his sister?
He married his sister on the show. Well, no. Yeah. He married the actress in real life who plays his sister on the show. Then they got divorced and still were brother-sister on the show. So it's weird. And then they kissed on the show. It's just
Why did they kiss on the show? Why did they kiss on the show?
Spoilers.
Why did they kiss on the show?
Because they maybe weren't brother and sister for real. Well, I mean, they aren't. Because he's adopted. Oh. You learn that really early on. So
yeah, I think I even knew that.
But yeah, then she's like talking to her therapist, and she's like, maybe I've always been in love with Dexter. And then she goes to tell Dexter that she loves him and wants to actually be with him and date him, even though they're brother and sister. And then she walks in on him murdering someone, and she's like, I came over to tell you I love you, and you're killing someone? What the hell?
Oh, Jeanette McCurdy is officially retired from acting and will not return for iCarly.
I read that.
Which I knew she wouldn't, because she does not like Nathan Kress, so...
Because he's a weird Jesus freak?
Yeah, he's a weird born again.
What if he was porn again?
Porn again
Could that be a joke?
Yeah.
Porn again Christian?
Porn again Christian.
I just doing porn again for Jesus. Hey, it's just me, and we forgot to do the digital codes for this video, so I'm just going to announce them here. It's The Croods, A New Age. You can enter for that. I guess there's also a free movie on the back. You can get Monster Hunter, The Purge Election Year, or She's the Man. So you can enter for those 4.
Raise your hands in the air, testify.
Team Kyle to the president. Gas man.
Those are 2 different songs. This is the outro. It's the part where we do the outro. I'll use when you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell so you get us all the time so you can always change your mind. I'm Bad Trace. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Stardust of Bad Trace. Yo!
fun.
I've been Lifestyle. You can follow me on Instagram at StrayGTHJerk and on Twitter at IdiotDoll. Go check me out there. I actually, in the last month, have been getting a lot of follows from the channel here, so thanks a lot.
Punk Rock Blue follows.
That's good. I've gotten like Twitter and Instagram. My Twitter and Instagram has been blowing up recently, so thanks a lot, guys. I know it's them because I know their usernames.
If you want to find us as a collective on Instagram and Twitter,
find us or follow us.
It's at Punk Rock Blues for a follow.
Follow us. Don't tell us to find us. If you're not finding us on Instagram or Twitter, and giving us
this motherfucker doesn't know the lyrics to Kokomo, so
I do know the lyrics. I just do want to say it for you. You can watch our Patreon at patreon.com/. Okay.
Down in the Florida Keys.
Is that how it opens? That's not how it opens.
There's a place called Kokomo.
But we can take it slow. That's not the opening though.
No, I know.
What's the first line?
Jamaica.
No, that's the chord.
Yeah, that's literally how it opens.
It does not open with the chord. Down in the Florida Keys, there's a place called Kokomo. It's where you want to go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand. Something, dan. To the rhythm drum. There's a steel drum band down in Aruba and Jamaica. Ooh, that's where I want to take ya. We'll take it fast and then we'll take it slow, cause that's where you wanna go. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahamas. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Antigua. It'll be. Why don't we go down to Kokomo? Take gas and then we'll take it slow. That's where we're going. Down in Kokomo. See, I can only do it as the Bowling for Soup version. It's the only way I can do it. I can't do the real Kokomo. I had to do Bowling for Soup. I told you that. Pledge to throw us a buck, chuck us a buck, or two, or three, or 102 to celebrate
or
this
103.
Update. We're not there yet.
Oh.
I said to celebrate this update, not celebrate next week's update or next time's update. Next week's. We're doing these weekly now?
Yes.
Next week's update. We're going to do these weekly now. We're on a schedule. We'll do a channel update.
And the last Wednesday of the month will be
we're going to do a full channel schedule video then.
Stop for 5 minutes. Okay, y'all. I'm going to beat up this dog. Bye.
Do not end like that.